gentlemen, we're back. You're watching Nighttime. And guess what? You notice my hair is a little shorter. Well, what happened was none other than Paul Brown took a shot at. Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Andy. How you doing?
Thanks for saving me there, boy. I tell you that, not that I didn't like the girls that were introducing themselves to me thinking I was Danny, but I have to tell you.
I'll tell you, you're kind of looking like you did back in the 70s, right?
Well, you know what? It's funny, when I had that wig on, I felt like putting on my angel flight.
Yeah. Some bell bottoms, and you'd have been ready.
Well, that's about when you started your hair salon here, right?
We've been actually in the salon business here in Hawaii since 1971. And we still love it.
Now, you know, you talk about those hairstyles from '71, right? Mm-hmm. Does longer hair hurt or help your business?
You know, it's just, we're very fortunate because we built a brand. And so no matter how the trend works or how the fashion, changes, we're able to do, any different design and to really, make that question clear. No, it doesn't do anything to our business. People are going to have their hair groomed or trimmed or shaped,
no matter what length it is.
No matter what the length is. Exactly.
How hard is it to cut hair and talk at the same time?
Well, well, actually, I try not to talk a lot while I'm cutting hair because I like to really focus on the design and the artwork.
We'll be right back after. No, I'm just joking. Everybody just, hey, no.
But I've been doing this for a while, Andy, 43 years. So I can make this happen this way.
No, but I notice a lot of time. I mean, it's an art to keep conversation up with people who you might be seeing for the first time. But I notice, hairstylists can do that. In fact, for some people, it's their therapy, isn't it?
Yeah. We don't really suggest that in our training to spend, a tremendous amount of time talking while you're cutting. We do, of course, during the consultation or when you're styling. That's really a good time to, get into a conversation. But we really, while we're cutting, we really try and focus on the client. I mean, we'll, of course, talk, but not, get into an in-depth conversation.
I noticed that you mentioned training, okay? Now, most of the people that come work for Paul Brown, I mean, they already have some level of proficiency at haircutting, correct?
Sure.
But
absolutely.
What other things do you train, like the talking or how to dress or
actually,
personal hygiene?
Yeah. We have a school now, so we're really, we've had a school for a year and a half now, and I'm really excited about that because we actually do retrain the hairdressers when they come to us because our clients are accustomed to a certain technical skill, so and service. So we really, we are very focused on training.
How do people get in touch with you? I'm sorry to interrupt, but if they want to participate in this school, go to your school. Where do they go?
It's in the telephone directory.
Yeah.
It's on.
I got a feeling you're not down there every day, right?
It's on a website. No, I'm not in the school.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually will go down there this afternoon, but I'm not. I'm still cutting hair 4 days a week on in Ward Center when I'm in town. So, I mean, I'm like you. I love what I do. I mean, you still obviously love what you do, and
love it.
You have a passion for it. So, I mean, aren't we lucky to be doing what we really enjoy doing?
And what about locations now? I know you've expanded past Hawaii. What else?
Well, actually, we only have we have 6 locations in Honolulu. We sold the San Francisco salon because we have a hair care line that sells international.
Yeah.
And that circumvents your sales in any territory if you're trying to compete with a salon. So we don't have any other salons outside of the state. But we do sell hair care outside of the state.
Oh, so that's the international part that I
read about. The international is the hair care company, which sells to salons through distributors.
I hope this doesn't seem like too odd a question, but how much effort do you personally put into the music that plays at the Paul Brown studios?
Well, we do, and we actually collectively kind of have a team that brings in new and fun stuff also. But it's a very different creative atmosphere than it was in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
When things were a little loud and a little, kind of crazy. It's a more mellow, you know,
Maybe
music.
slightly up?
Yeah, upbeat, but kind of jazz or some classical, or, you know, even some, like on Sundays we'll play Gregorian chants. I like Gregorian chants, we'll play that on Sunday mornings, you know, just to
I'll tell you what,
different
Paul,
tempo.
we're going to talk more to Paul Brown when we come back. The haircut will be finished. We'll take a look at it. Nighttime continues. Also, Jewel Bailey.
I learned early from my coaches that success comes from a lot of hard work. Then about 2 years ago, I thought my career might be over because of extreme pain in my shoulder. I couldn't practice, I could hardly even compete. I could have gone to any surgeon in the country, but I came to trust the bone and joint specialist at Straub because a coach of mine is one of them. They treated my shoulder, and now with their help, I'm back. When it really mattered, I chose Straub.